Welcome G. Today I am going to discuss one functional interface known as a function. Function is one functional interface which used for transformations. Okay. Let's key uh, function interface used to transfer one object. Let's key one object, and I want to transfer to in another object. Okay. Okay, for those purpose generally use your these functions. So let's come up with the example. I am writing first one example, and then I am going to detail out how these functionality work. Okay, so for this example, let's key I am creating one employee class. An employee have a list of employee. We have a list of employee on which we are going to uh, filter out all the names with uppercase or something else. Okay, so for that we are going to do it. So what we are going to do it, let's first write a one class employee. So in general we can write a class employee, but we can use the record class in the Java. After Java 14 we have option we can use record class. So I'm going to run record class employee, and we have a ID, and we have a string name. Let's we have a this class. Okay, so record is the one way, simplest way of defining a class. That is by default the record class is your immutable class. Generally here we are not defining class, but instead we are defining your constructor. If you want to more detail on record, what is the record, how can you use, what are the benefits, so you can just check out my video. We have already made the video on that record. What is a record, what is the syntax semantic here. Here just I am going to use record instead of class. There is benefit that all the setter, getter, equals method, hash code method, immutability are implemented by default your compiler to you. So for those purpose I am using here. So we have a list of employee. How we have a list of employee new emp. I am giving the ID 1, name is the same, employee 2, name as a Paul, employee 3, name as a Sam, Paul, Sarah. Okay, here is the list of employee, and here. Okay, what is this saying? Oh, sorry, here is a comma. Okay, so we have a list of employee. Here if you go to just list out all, generally we are using emps dot stream dot for each system dot out dot println. If you notice here, they are display complete object of employee, but here our I want to just to give the I want to just print out all the names with uppercase. Here what they are displaying, list of employee, but I want to display list of strings. That means I want to transfer employee object into string object. Okay, for those purpose, how will do in general as a functional programming approach, we can here write simple is the map function. The map function used to transfer your object here one employee, and what you want to do from employee dot name. So here if you notice now from this employee object I am transferring to your employee string object. If you notice, and we get that your only name object means. If you want to convert to the uppercase, then we have option map your name should be name dot to uppercase. Okay, so in this way you can get right here. You notice a list of employee. Then we are converted stream of string. Means here converting from employee to string object, and after that we are just to uppercase and print here. So this way we are writing generally code. So as I have already, you can write same using in using is your map function. What map take? Simply employee. You want to name method reference, and your map string dot to uppercase dot for each system dot out dot println. So these are the way to generally write code using the method references. So in both way we are able to display. So here now we are going to try to understand, okay, this map function. What map function take as input argument? This code using the lambda expression. Okay, you see lambda. This is using method references. So two way to method reference. So we are going to deep dive to understand what this map function take as an input argument. What is the we are passing here? What this map function do for me? So let's go deep in and understood key what we are passing here. What map is one function. So what is input argument they are expected? What we are passing? We are easily as per this what we are trying to understood here. So let's see actually what this function take as input argument, and after deep dive we will come out key why this code is written and what the meaning here. So let's go to the map function and check what map function. Map function is take as an input argument as a functional interface. Now if the one object one method take as an input argument of one interface, that means for those interface we have to write a class and implement the interface. So I have to write a class my function implement functional interface here. Okay, so this functional interface, if you notice that they are expecting two kind of object. What is the input type and what are the output type? Okay, what input here passing? Here we are passing input as a employee object. So we are here employee object. What expected of transformation using a string? So you can use here your string. Correct? So this functional interface, if you are notice, these are the functional interface. Functional interface name as a function, and this is the functional interface, and they have only one method. You are applying type T, input type T, and they are returning R types. Means here we are passing our employee object and returning as a string. Correct? So let's here override apply method. Override apply method. Now you notice that we are passing as an employee object and we are returning as a string object. What is string? I am just returning emp.names. So here, if you notice here, completely we pass our new my interface. My interface. Okay, and if you notice that if you run this program, so it's also work. So here you notice that we are passing as a object of my functional interface. So this my function know you are passing as a implementation class of functional interface. A functional interface have a only one method. So indirectly you are not as a after creation of object you are not invoking this method as a programmer. As a compiler automatic invoke map functions. If you are passing the object of functional interface, they are internally invoke your apply method and pass your employee object. Employee object from this is a employee list of employee string return one employee object and passing you to this, and here you are returning the name of this and the return value is passed here. Okay. So hope it's clear. So we are passing here as a implementation class of my function interface, and here map function know कि you are passing the implementation class of a functional interface. So each functional interface I will define only one method, so I automatically invoke those methods. And if your apply method take one argument as an employee, so here they already pass one employee from your list of employee, and what you are returning as a string name, and name is the passing here. Or next string again getting a name and converting to two string and are printing here. So instead of writing so large class, we can write same as a anonymous class as well as. So what is anonymous class? Anonymous class does not have a this name. If you just remove this part, this code become your anonymous class. So this is your anonymous class. Anonymous class. If this is anonymous class just take the help of your interface here class which they are going to create. And anonymous class where they are going to create at the same time object is created. So we have to create a new object. For object creating we have to take parenthesis. Now these are the anonymous class. The same code if you need you can write here, and if you pass instead of new my object you just pass it your function, anonymous function. Now notice that it's also worked for the same. Okay, so here you notice that your list of a string of integer, then a string of a string uppercase and printing here. So instead instead of passing object, here we are passing object of anonymous class, here are passing object of my class. So instead of creating object, we can also have an option don't create object. Instead you pass your business logic. What your business logic? Business logic is only this: get input was employee object and returns your converted employee object to string object. Why you are not passing only this code here directly? Instead of you are creating a new object an object is passing. Object creation is a heavy object, and object take a memory as well. So for those purpose, concept come as a lambda expression. So here is the lambda expression. This code is only lambda expression. Just copy, and if you are going to write lambda expression. Lambda expression is just a implementation method of an interface. Implementation method of an interface. Interface your this. Okay. So how lambda distinguishes? This is the input argument, and here you have to curly braces, and method name doesn't need here. Sorry. Okay. So now your lambda expression is written. So here you are not creating any object. Here you are not creating object. Just what your method logic you are passing here. Now instead of creating object and passing in stream, you can directly invoke from here your only method definition. Now you are not creating object, just passing your method definition. So now it works. So you notice that here we are creating a new object, a new object passing here. But here we are not creating any object. We are what are our logics? This is the code. Just this code we have created one variable code method. A simple passing this here method. So here we are not creating object. We are saying my function, I am passing to a complete business logic, complete method. Whenever you need, just invoke my method. Use this code. I am not going to create and pass to objective. I am just giving you the complete business logic. What I am written here, I am giving to you. Whatever, whenever you want to conversion, you can just use this method. I am not going to create any object for you. Just I am providing your business logic, business method to you. So this is way lambda expression, this lambda expression is reduce the blueprint of the memory perspective. They are not going to create any object. Instead of what business logic, what method need, they are going to pass here. And this function, whenever need, they are use those method. So lambda expression is more enforced. You cannot write a so lengthy code. As a small line you can write. You can optimize this lambda expression as some rules and regulation. First rule, this data types, to defining a data types of an employee object, they already identify from your left side. So you have to omit this. If you lambda expression have only one argument, you can omit your parenthesis as well as. Okay. If you have only one statement in your body, you can remove this your curly braces as well as. Okay. If your lambda definition have only one statement and they don't need return, they automatically identify if you want to return value. So these are the so concise code lambda. So generally lambda are going to promote you write so concise and as needed code. If you run it from lambda expression 2, you can say the same code work as previously worked. You notice that all are work. So here lambda also enforce why you are creating a separate here variables and then defining your lambda expression. Instead of why you can directly pass this code as well as here. Why you need to again write this code? I can also identify this code as well. You don't need. I know that this map function is take a functional object. I also know that you are passing as an employee object. I also identify an employee. What you are to convert it here from this line, I know that you are want to return a string. So here you can say we directly pass here complete code. Okay. So the same code I am written in the first line. now it's clear ki why this code is written. Okay, so here what compiler say ki here you know ki map function need the object of your functional interface function. Okay, function interface they take two argument, one is the input type, one are your return types, and they have a apply function. So whenever you are writing this code, compiler know ki map function take the input argument object of your functional interface. So instead of you are passing functional interface, you are just passing the actual method what you want. Your this is the input type and your this is the function definition. So from this string they know ki you are passing me list of employee object, and what you this is the employee object, and what you want to return from body they are identify ki you want to return a string. So they are converting from employee to string, transforming object from one object to another object. So this way we can say we are writing so concise code in the case of your using your lambda expression. Lambda expression, if one you know here if any method take one argument zero argument, you can also use the method references. So here we can again make more concise and write your more concise code. And here you can say, yeah, I know this employee object we are passing and invoking only some name method. So directly here you write employee class, give a, and if you run here, you notice that the same code is written. So in summary, in short, what we have done here, just recap, show what we have done. Here we have a list of employee object streaming one by one. That means ki one object come this method function. From one object I am just getting from employee object to getting in a name of those. Then name is string transfer. From each string I am just converting to the uppercase, and here you are just printing. So hope it's now you are able to understood what is the syntax and semantic and lambda expression, how lambda expression so do concise our code. So whenever we have whenever you are going to iterating your list of employee object, list of any object, and you want to perform some kind of a transformation from one object to another object. Let's see, here as a integer you want to double, or here as a list of employee you want to make a list of string, a list of integer. So you have a options ki map function give a take a t types of input argument and return r types of. The t kind of object you will pass input argument, and r kind of object they have a return. Means transforming from t object to r object. So generally say map function is to for transforming. Okay, map function is a one to one map. If you are passing one object, they are returning a one object. Okay, so map, if you are a list of 10, or if you have a list here we have a list of 1, 2, 3. You have a list of 3 employee. So whenever you are calling map always return the next string as a 3 item. Okay, here is a 3 name, and a 3 name you are printed here. So in short, map is used to transfer object of one kind of object to another types of object whenever you need. So whenever you need to transformation of object from one object to another object, we have a list of data, list of object, and where you want to process one by one. So a stream map function we have used. So it's useful to you. If you have any query and concerns. If you still you are not able to understood this concept, you write me, I will explain you. If you want to download this code and you want to play with this code, I am just going to upload on my blog, and my blog link is already in the comment box. Thank you.